Hello everyone, Paul Verhoeven here, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the, I would say, sad news about Peter Capaldi announcing that he is no longer going to be playing the Doctor after this new season of Doctor Who that's coming out this year. I have not been the biggest fan of Stephen Moffat's work on Doctor Who, which is totally fine, but I actually understand why Capaldi's leaving. He's been a very, very good Doctor. I think that's the one reason, people who aren't big on Stephen Moffat's take on Doctor Who, that's the one thing we lament, is the fact that Capaldi is amazing. He's done such a great job, and even in shitty episodes, he's really come through with the goods. I think the last season of Doctor Who, ending with him in the tower and the return to Gallifrey, is among the best 2 I've seen in years. It's been absolutely amazing. And I think that's the reason many of us are so disappointed to see that he's going to be leaving soon. Because this new Pearl Mackie season of Doctor Who that's coming out this year, first of all, it's a good year for escapism, and it's a good year for an optimistic character like the Doctor. The world's a complicated place, to put it mildly, and I think we really need the respite that the Doctor Who universe is going to give us. So I'm really looking forward to the new series of Doctor Who. I'm heartbroken that he's leaving. I'm really interested to see who they cast next. It would be nice to have a person of colour or, screw it, a woman. Whatever, as long as they can do the job well. But we also have a new showrunner. We have... his name escapes me, but he did Broadchurch. He's worked with Tennant. He's perfect. Broadchurch is an amazing show. We have fresh, new ideas being injected into this incredible property, which, a couple of years back hit the 50-year mark. Doctor Who is an amazing, amazing thing. And given that we are getting, new Star Wars and new Star Trek, and it's a good time for a revival to be good. And whilst I wish Capaldi wasn't leaving, I wish him all the best. And incidentally, I did watch the Christmas episode, the Dr. Mysterio episode. Really good. Don't get me wrong, the special effects were hammy as hell, and it was quite cheesy, but what I noticed was that in classic Doctor Who, stories had, multiple episodes to gestate. Now, sometimes that resulted in storytelling that was a wee bit too slow. But in this case, we have a 90-minute episode, and suddenly the story is given room to breathe. The Monster of the Week episodes on Doctor Who are typically way too short. You can't resolve an entire story arc in 1 hour. These are stories about time and space and, civilizations. So to give us 90 minutes and a story that is relatively relatable, i.e., the personal interests of a kid who grows into a guy, blah, 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 blah. It's really nice to see long-form Doctor Who stories, and if you haven't listened to the Big Finish audio plays, then you're kind of missing out on that. So it's really nice to watch a Christmas episode and see Peter Capaldi and see Doctor Who and feel really good about the return of the show. So that's about it. I would like to hear who you think should play the next Doctor. I'm genuinely curious. My frontrunner for the Doctor would be Hayley Atwell or, Idris Elba. Those are my two. Or Michael Fassbender. Whatever. Just cast someone interesting and someone who can act, and give us a showrunner who can write wonderful stories and, bring life back to this magical show. I realise these aren't particularly hot takes, but I've been scrolling through Twitter, reading the news. I can't even speak. So if you want to subscribe. If you want to leave comments in the section below, including your suggestions as to who you think should be playing the next iteration of the Doctor. And also, before I forget, John Hurt, the War Doctor. Very, very sad. He was an amazing actor. He was in The Storyteller. He was such a formative part of my youth, and it's so sad to see him go. But again, there is more War Doctor. All you got to do is head across to Big Finish and listen to his audio plays. So this has been a very scattershot video. It's just the first time I've thought or talked about Doctor Who in a little while. So thank you for being with me, and I'll be back very soon. Bye.